Ano ba ang definition natin ng wealth? Ang wealth kasi for me is not just money. Meron kang time freedom where you don't have to physically always be working para magkaroon ka ng pera. Wealth can also be described as all your relationships in your family are all in order. All the moving parts are falling into place. That for me is a definition of wealth. And I really, really believe using property, using rental income, you can create the wealth that we describe. Yung meron kang time freedom, you have good relationships, and you can focus on things that is important for you. One of our idols, si Robert Kiyosaki, meron siyang tinuro na super life-changing to many, many people, including me. And this is the concept of the asset and liability. Para kay Robert Kiyosaki, what is an asset? An asset is something that adds money to your pocket. Ang liability naman is something that takes money out of our wallet. It's a very, very simple concept. I want you all to simmer on it. If you can just develop your whole life around this very powerful concept, I think that is the first stage of becoming financially successful. Ano yung multiple streams of income niyan? It is a mindset where you want to imagine yourself na maraming stream na nagbibigay sa atin ng asset. So that is also one very powerful concept na nakatulong sa akin during my journey. Not to brag, but just to inspire. I guess ang pinaka-quiet success ko is we were able to develop multiple streams of income using property rentals to the point na yung income natin today has already surpassed whatever active income na ginagawa natin before. It's very doable wherein you develop multiple streams of income and eventually, kahit you do nothing, those income will already come to you. So asset, ano ba itong mga to? Things that bring money into your wallet. It can be a successful business, side hustles during the weekend. It can be your active work. It can be a car na pinapaupa mo sa Grab. Diba? Nagme-make siya ng money for you. It can be a rental property na nagbibigay sa'yo ng income. In fact, lupa na walang rental income can also be an asset. It may not be giving you the money month to month or year to year, but the lupa as an asset, it gives you money over time. At marirealize mo siya pag binenta na. When people ask me, Sir Carl, if I was to buy one property, what would that be? I will tell my friends, go buy a lupa and just hold on it for the next few years. If in your lifetime, you can only buy one piece of property, buy your primary home. I would really recommend na yung bahay nyo, yun na yung investment nyo. And people would say, Sir Carl, pero bahay to hindi nag-earn ng income to But I want to share with you, basta bahay yan, may lupa, in an area na nagde-develop, over time, it will grow in value. Property is a long-term strategy. I have friends coming to me and say, Carl, pag binili ko tong property, by next year, magkano na to? And I tell them na real estate is really long-term. In fact, kung maalala mo noong unang panahon, yung mga lola natin, pag bumili sila ng property, talagang for keeps. Tinatago nila yan for the next 10, 20, 30 years hanggang sa yung price umakyat ng umakyat in value. One strategy, always think long-term. And I believe na pag long-term ang horizon natin, mas ma-enjoy natin yung rewards ng ating investments. Ito'y natulong sa atin ng mentor natin. Sabi na, Carl, you develop assets. You make sure maghanap ka ng magbibigay sa'yo ng income. Marami tayong sinubukan, mga classmates. Negosyo, food cart, franchise, restaurant. Ang naging swerte sa akin is yung mga properties. Isang maliit na studio unit na nagbibigay sa akin ng 12,000 a month. But I always refer to this property as my most treasured investment. It is in this studio unit na na-learn ko lahat ng mga techniques about real estate investing. Ano naman ang liability? Something that takes away money from your wallet. It can be a losing business, di ba? I'm sure lahat tayo naka-experience yan, di ba? Nagnegosyo tayo, nag-open tayo ng tindahan, at before you know it, every month, nalulugi yung negosyo, nag-aabono pa tayo pambayad ng rent, nag-aabono pa tayo pambayad ng mga sweldo. So there are two kinds of businesses, yung kumikita at yung nalulugi. Marami, minsan unnecessary travel, unnecessary eating out in restaurants, di ba? Lahat yan, kumukonti ang wallet natin dahil sa kanila. And I'm sure you guys can relate.